Today we celebrate one of the most exciting advances in the service dog world. But first, I'd like to introduce to you our great friends who made today possible, Margaret and Isaac Barpal.
11 years ago, we stepped onto the Southeastern Guide Dog campus for the first time. Since then, we've learned about the important work at the school. This work is enhanced by having the best facilities for its purpose. Today, we're celebrating the grand opening of the new Barpal Canine Fitness Center.
We chose to sponsor this building because we believe it is important to be on the cutting edge of canine health, wellness, and longevity. We have made investments in the mission of Southeastern Guide Dogs because we have seen firsthand how these dogs change lives, and they are provided absolutely free to the people who need them. Any investment must be measured in terms of its return on investment. Over 3,300 teams during the lifetime of the program, and 600 teams now of graduates and their partner dogs, all living a better life, is an excellent ROI.
People with vision loss and veterans with disabilities deserve the very best dogs, and that's why we're proud to continue supporting Southeastern Guide Dogs.
Thank you so much, Margaret and Isaac, for all that you have done on behalf of our dogs, students, and graduates. Now, let's open the doors to the only facility of its kind in the world, the new Margaret and Isaac Barpal Canine Fitness Center.
Welcome. We're here at the Canine Fitness Center now. This project really started for us, I would say, probably 5 years ago. We had looked at ways of exercising our dogs. I said, if we're serious, truly serious about the way we train our dogs, then we should see our dogs as athletes. This center allows us to incorporate all aspects of exercise and all aspects of confidence building to make our dogs complete. I don't need a guide dog that can run fast. I need a guide dog that can work in every inclement weather, be rain, snow, hot weather, and have the endurance and the stamina. So we're building stamina animals without running them. And because we believe so strongly that improving the mental and the physical health of that dog improves training to the point that these dogs graduate. We have proof, and we've repeated the process over and over. So that has sold us enough to actually start this kind of a process. What's unique about Canine Fitness Center here is everything, really everything. From the floor we're standing on, being rubberized is meant to allow a grip surface. This allows us to actually run or race our dogs inside without slipping. We also can use the same space here or one of these rooms that are beside us to assess those dogs. So everything we start with here is about evaluating the dog today, how can we improve on it, and then reevaluating the dog at some particular point down the road and making our adjustments to those. We have 4 what we call Fizeo Rooms, and these rooms are in essence soundproof, so the dogs are not distracted. Also really, really big component for us. Whereas training wants our dogs to be distracted and then work through it, what fitness wants is for the dog to focus on core development and on strength development and on endurance. The basic pieces of equipment are usually what you and I would think about are balance beams. So what we call canine peanuts is really a ball. We work the dog up to the use of a canine peanut, and we want the dog to start off by putting their feet up on it. Changing the angle of the body is the first element to actually improving this dog's performance. That dog really has to learn that this is okay with me, it's comfortable for me. And by changing the angle, we've changed the angle of the back. So we're already beginning to work back muscles and pelvic muscles. And that's the first piece, from a peanut to what we have are these little discs, which are much smaller pieces. They're all about balancing the body. So we're doing core development, we're doing muscle development. And so if we can add food and play to a dog's exercise routine, they'll do anything for us on those peanuts. And there's a turning point in our training, somewhere about 3 weeks or so. You're gonna have the dog that couldn't get on a balance beam or a peanut to save his life is on 2 and wagging his tail and enjoying, because he A, has confidence, he has strength, and he has the ability to go on. And I think that confidence, just like ourselves, if we can become confident in something you're doing, then we can only do the next thing better. We have 2 underwater treadmills, which are probably the piece de resistance in the whole program that we have. They provide us great version for exercise without heat. We can adjust the heat of that water, we can adjust the volume or the flow of the tubs, and then with the treadmill we can speed them up. So those dogs can learn to walk, run, and or swim all in one particular device. We have a hyperbaric chamber, probably the most unique piece of furniture in our building. Hyperbarics is all about pressurizing the oxygen to the muscle tissue itself. Hyperbaric medicine is really it's a human medicine. It's used for neurological orthopedic problems, typically in human medicine. And so the hyperbaric chamber, taking what we know from human medicine now to animal medicine, will allow us to stimulate neurogenesis in the process of our canine fitness. In normal rehabilitation or sports therapy approach, we would take as much as 8 to 12 weeks to train or condition these dogs. We're going to train these dogs in 4 weeks. And the hyperbaric is going to allow us, we believe, to actually speed up the model. We do have acupuncture and massage therapy that we can provide in this room. It's not something we may do for every particular dog, but it certainly will help the dog that's painful, the dog that's afraid. We use it for calming techniques. And along with that, we believe in scent therapy, and along with that, we use tools like ultrasound therapy. Humans will use that for a warming technique. We use those also for our muscles to build them up. So Lickety Sticks was a great concept. We were currently buying commercial lick sticks. We can go through 40 to 60 a day. So you can imagine how saving money would be really, really important. And one of our volunteers began taking the project home and coming up with recipes. So rather than delivering treats all day, which would in essence create another meal, we now can use a very low calorie treat. And the dog is focused on looking at that. To our knowledge, we're the only school in the world that has a canine fitness center just directly designed to improve the quality of the dog, at least exercise-wise. And our staff is very certified heavy for what we get to do here. And I think that's also what makes Southeastern unique.